It's me, Jolie, and welcome to Master Race Frankenstein Radio. I want to talk to you about Jesus. I want to talk to you about the Nicolaitans. The Nicolaitans, Jesus condemned in Revelations. He condemned them twice. If you break down the word, it's a Greek word. It comes from Nico, which means victory. And the other word is laity, which means people. And Nicolaitan is one who is victorious over the people. This conjures the thought of empire. What does an empire do? It conquers people. So, who are the Nicolaitans? Let us go back to Constantine. Jesus Christ was all about, and there was no stopping him. And so Constantine, although he had dominion over the geography and the structure, the people were not sufficiently conquered until they were spiritually subjugated. And so Constantine convened a council. He was inspired to convene this council by a vision that he had. He had a vision that he would conquer by the sign of the cross, and this sign you shall conquer. Now you know well, even if you don't believe in, I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but God does not assist in war. Jesus Christ has no part with bloodshed. You might remember, if you read the book, that whenever Rome was coming to arrest Jesus, Peter struck off the ear of the guard. He took his gladius from his scabbard and struck off the ear of the guard, the very ear which would have received the word of Jesus Christ. And Jesus rebuked Peter, and he said, "He who lives by the sword shall die by the sword." Jesus doesn't want us to war. He wants us to turn the other cheek and to love one another, to have patience and forgiveness. Well, Constantine understood that if all of the people started to think in these terms, in terms of Christ, then they would become free, and he would not be victorious. So he started to paint the Taw, the Hebrew letter Taw, which is the sign of the cross, the sign of death. He started to paint that on the crosses of the scotum. The scotum is a shield, gladius is sword, gladius scotumque, sword and shield. And so, visually, it appears that he's conquering enemies physically by the power of the cross on the shields. That wasn't his plan. He convened something called the Council of Nicaea. Now, back then, there were these people called Arians. The noble Arian of the ancient tradition passed down in Sanskrit. It's the same thing. People go, Oh, Julian, it's not the same thing. It is the same thing. Okay, what makes a man noble? That he walks in faith. That he is governed by the breath of God. Well, the Nicolaitans, excuse me, not the Nicolaitans, the Arians said Christ is created anew, and every man who follows him, who becomes a new creation, Jesus Christ is the firstborn of all creation. And that statement is the acknowledgement that he is created. Every time a person becomes a new creation and the Holy Ghost and are added to the body of Jesus Christ, this is Jesus Christ being created anew in perpetuum. The Nicolaitans didn't like that because it's true. And so they devised the Nicene Council. Nicene is based on the same word, victory. Nicaea is the land of victory.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
The land of the victorious.
You need a beer?
No, thank you.
He's good. Alright.
Hey, Dad. I'm recording ASMR. Okay? I'm recording ASMR. Okay, so just close your eyes and listen.